My take on this, well, just to answer your question quickly, my take on this is that the Philippines has one of the highest per capita Facebook users. So very likely, if it's 50 million, a large portion of that would be coming from the Philippines, just by the sheer numbers of it. So, well, you're asking about how the vulnerability was exploited. What happened was that Facebook made an update on their software in the View As portion of it sometime in mid-2017. And by doing that software update, it actually exposed a certain vulnerability which they did not catch at the time. And this was the ability of a hacker to pirate what we call the access token. The access token is how Facebook remembers you as a Facebook user. So aside from entering your password and your username and password, as soon as you enter it, your device and Facebook remembers that you're using this device to go in. That's why every time you access, you don't need to use your username and password anymore.
No, on your phone.
Yes, on your phone or even on your laptop because it remembers. It has provided an access token for that device.
The token is kept both in your gadget and in Facebook.
Yes, so that they will
So it's both
match.
online and in the hardware.
Right.
You can actually see the access tokens that Facebook keeps in your settings. So Facebook keeps a record of where you've logged on, and
it remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it remembers. So that's actually the key, the digital key that that confirms or verifies who you are. Now, so that key was the one that was hacked. And what Facebook detected was that a certain group has been downloading or getting all these access tokens. And so they trace back to how the hack happened, and they trace it back to mid-2017. So from mid-2017 up to the present, they detected about 50 million that use those. So those are the accounts that they shut down and force you to log out.
It's been going on since
Yes,
2017,
yes, but,
the download.
Right. But what they saw was just a lot of downloading of access tokens, but they have not seen, at least for now in their investigation, whether those access tokens were used or not. Just that somebody was collecting all these keys, probably eventually hoping that they build up a number, then do a simultaneous access or attack.
I'm just trying to build a metaphor for this, diba? I always thought, okay, let's say a gate,
right?
Diba? The key is my password,
right?
Diba? So what's the access token?
Okay, so like in Mission Impossible, they have these voice synthesizers, right?
Yes.
So it's like someone got a voice synthesizer and said, press the button on the gate to get to the intercom, to the security guy and say, Kuya, I left my keys inside. Can you please let me in? And because it's in your voice, Kuya's like, oh yeah, okay. You know, it's Kiko. We can let him in.
Okay, I get it. So the key, the personal key that I'm holding, that's still my password.
Yeah.
You didn't necessarily get it.
Right.
In which case, the access token here is basically
allows you to go in and get your key.
The transaction between you and in this case, the security guard.
Right.
Basically vouching na, why, kilala ko na to.
Exactly.
Diba? So,
Something to fool the security guard.
Exactly.
So, pwede kang pumasok kasi nakamaskara ka, kamukha ka ni Tom Cruise. Sabi ko, yan si Tom Cruise, diba? Tapos nakapasok ka.
Diba, Vic Soto used to have this gag on Eat Bulaga, pharyngitis daw. So you put on a Vic Soto mask, pharyngitis, get up. Yeah. But yeah, you've easily been authenticated.
Hindi ko panahon yun.
Pareho lang tayo.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Panahon Tom Cruise kami.